How a woman births is how she will mother. People don't understand birth is a subconscious process. How you birth is how you will mother. So if a woman doesn't feel empowered in her birth, she may not feel empowered in her own motherhood.
There's enough research, there's enough experiences where people have talked about medical providers and racism and negligence. We need some checks and balances.
Historically, women have an absolute right to feel mistrustful of that system. Many cities have very centralized Black communities. Phoenix does not necessarily have that. As a Black woman, you do have a health disparity. It will be a little bit more difficult for you to find a healthcare provider that looks like you or has some of your lived experience. Find support systems such as doulas, midwives, who are that support system for women.
The importance of having a doula is really about having eyes and ears that can advocate for you, working with families to understand what are your rights? What can you say no to? What can you say yes to? If this doesn't go right, who can you talk to? And that's part of the doula's work, is to educate those families.
Infant health is so intimately tied to maternal health. And so if we are a society that says we care about babies, we care about children, we want the best for them, we have to want what's best for their parents too.
Funny thing about this is that doula work is what Black women have done for centuries. Our healthcare system here in America is very different in the sense that usually it's very the mother and the father, but around the world, you'll see families coming together around this idea of birth. It's really about the relationship. When we put those forward and we center the most impacted, which here is the mother and child, then that's when our work becomes phenomenal.
We can't just be looking at once someone gets pregnant, what's going to happen from here. It starts much, much sooner than that.
There are large overarching agencies that are working on maternal health. And there are smaller community agencies that are also working on the problem through strategies of home visiting, health education, health screenings, direct medical and behavioral health services. And then we promote the role of fathers.
If we can provide women with opportunities to have positive birth experiences, we're changing the trajectory of our community.